our final week together, and I pray that as we get close to remembering the birth of Jesus, the expectation in your heart is palpable. We are people living between two Advents, and as such, we are uniquely situated to understand the anticipation that God's people would have felt in awaiting the birth of the Messiah. This week, we are going to be focusing on love, and it could not be more fitting. 1 John 4:10 says, "Love consists in this, not that we loved God, but that He loved us and sent His Son to be the atoning sacrifice for our sins." One of the most beautiful revelations of this Advent season is that God sent His Son, Jesus, Emmanuel, to be with us. But Emmanuel did not just come on the scene with the arrival of Jesus. Emmanuel is the Alpha and Omega. He has always been God with us. He was with Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. He was with Moses on Mount Horeb. He was with the Israelites in the desert and with Daniel in the lion's den. And He is with us today by sending His Spirit to indwell those of us who call Him Lord. Listen, the onus is not on us to love Him. He made a way to be with us because He loved us. Romans 5:8 says that God demonstrates His love for us in that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. This December 25th, we will celebrate the birth of Christ, the arrival of Emmanuel. And this week, we are going to focus on love, the love that God had for us in sending Jesus. But we will do so knowing that that act did not remain on the pages of history, but that God, Emmanuel, remains active in our lives. That baby in a manger grew up and will one day return to the cries of heaven and nature, longing for restoration. And until that day, we live with hope. We abide in peace, we exude joy, and we know that we are deeply loved. Merry Christmas and Happy Advent.